Hey guys, today on my workbench I have two mini cassette recorders that I want to show you. But first I want to explain the differences between mini cassette and micro cassette. On the left here, this is the micro cassette and this is the mini cassette. And this particular tape plays in the machines that I'm about to show you. The main difference between these two systems is that this one is mainly a capstan driven system, just like the standard audio cassette that everybody's familiar with. And this one is a rim drive, which means that there is no capstan and pinch roller like there is here that typically comes into this spot right here and pulls the tape across. You'll see there's no hole in this tape for a capstan to go through it. But simply the unit is driven by a roller. And I'll show you that roller here in a second. Here are the two units I wanted to show you today here on my workbench. On the left here we have the Norcom M17. It is a micro cassette recorder and I have it open so I can show you. Over here on the right we have the Samsung and it's called the Talkbook. It is a model TRC3550A. Both of these units required a little bit of love and care to get them going again, but not a whole lot. This particular unit here required a new belt, and you can see right there at this I guess it's more or less a roller of some sort. It's not a capstan. I guess you could just call it a flywheel. And underneath here is a motor, and I was able to take the unit apart and lift up on this circuit board and get access to the belt underneath. There is also a switch that's right on this side of the unit, on the underside. Can't really see it here, but that particular switch is silver. And it actually takes the it does the process of changing it from record into play, and a lot of times on these units you may not get sound because that switch is dirty. So in this case I used some contact cleaner and cleaned the contacts, just sprayed it directly in there with the little straw that it comes with, and was able to loosen that switch up and allow some audio to come through. Also, this particular unit has two screws here underneath the board there. You can see them there. And they actually adjust the height of the audio heads. So originally, I couldn't even get the tape in there because the head was sticking out, or wasn't sticking out where it was supposed to be. And I discovered that turning this screw here raised or lowered the head so that it would go into the tape properly. So if I flip it over here, you'll see what I mean about rim drive. The other end of the flywheel has that little spindle right there that attaches to this rubber roller and literally pulls the tape along that way. And that is the only thing pulling the tape across. So it's not only just a take up, it is actually pulling the tape across the head. And of course there is your supply spindle and the little very non-exciting erase head right there, which is probably just a magnet. So there is the built-in microphone there and record battery indicator, your preview, play, stop, and review. Now they're not kidding, that review is really a review. It does not rewind. So no matter what you try to do in reverse, you're going to hear it through the speaker. Now what's really fun about these particular units is that a lot of times they come with tapes that have been recorded before. So I'm going to show you a couple of entertaining tapes that these came with. This Norcom here has a lid on the front that covers up the whole thing, and by sliding the lid over, I have to switch hands here. By sliding the lid down, as Elmer Fudd would say, you'll expose where the motor is and the speaker, and there's where your batteries go down at the end. So if you take it completely off, you can put the batteries on, and then slide this back all the way on the unit. This one has a couple of fancy features. The first fancy feature is the fact that it will beep at you when the tape is ended. It doesn't actually turn the tape off, but it will beep at you. Secondly, it has an indexing feature. And while you're recording and using this button, you can place tones on the tape that will tell you while you're rewinding or fast forwarding where your indexing starts or ended. Okay, so that's kind of an interesting feature right there. And this one has a fast forward. It's basically a fast play. And then you have rewind, play, stop, and record, all done with one sliding switch. This one also required a new belt, and this one's a whole lot easier to get to. Whoever designed this was smart. They knew the belt would eventually need to be replaced, and they put it in a spot that's easy to access. Like I said, with this particular unit, it required taking this screw out and another screw out right here, and by pulling that circuit board off of there, I was able to access the belt underneath here. Now the belt, for the one on the right, I don't remember which size belt this one was, but this particular belt used either a 3.2 inch or 3.5 inch, and it may have been actually like 3.45 or something like that. But I found this particular belt, and kind of expensively, actually $3.20, at a local electronics store here in St. Louis. So let me power these up, and you can kind of see what they sound like and see what people used as a means to dictate back in the day. Now, this one's got a kid on it, and apparently he recorded something for his grandmother so that she would know how to use Word on her computer. So let's go ahead and put it in rewind first. Make sure we've got it rewound back to the beginning. And you can see it turning there.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Once you're in the program manager, you double-click on accessories. Once you've double-clicked on accessories, double-click on the right. To change your text, go to character and then scroll down to fonts. On the font menu, click the down arrow until you get to Times New Roman. Click on it. Don't pay any attention to the font style and skip over to the size chart. Set it at 14. Then press OK. Once you have gotten your font style checked, make sure that it is the font that you want by typing part of your letter.
So he actually said the word write. So the write program was, I believe, with Windows 3.1, because he mentioned Program Manager. So I believe that was what was going on there. That's kind of entertaining. All right, so over on this unit, we have a recording made by a doctor, apparently like a psychologist, I'm guessing, by the nature of the material. And that's on this cassette here. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. And you actually put the front of the tape in first, as opposed to normal cassettes where you put the back in first. You close that up, and let's go ahead and hit play.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This recording is intended for the sole and exclusive personal use of Edith Gadd, and is copyrighted in 1982 by Louis Offstein and 9 Minutes a Day to Easy Weight Loss.
All right.
And any reproduction or other use of this tape without the expressed written consent of either Louis Offstein.
There's our little safety switch there.
9 minutes a day to easy weight
9
loss.
minutes a day to weight loss.
Strictly prohibited.
All right, here we go. Let's preview.
Now, Edith, let's begin
Oh, that doesn't do anything. That's interesting.
by becoming aware.
Of your surroundings.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Go ahead. Do this while we're watching this video.
Relax.
Relax.
Relax your stomach muscles. Your stomach will probably puff out, and that's okay.
Oh yeah, mine's puffing out right now.
You might want to put your hand on your stomach if that helps.
Oh yeah, definitely. That helps me.
How does it feel?
Oh, overweight? Maybe I should lose a
Is
couple
it
pounds.
telling you something?
Yes, it is. It's telling me to stop eating.
Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Bring your mind's attention to your stomach.
Why?
Does it feel empty?
Yes.
Okay. Slightly heavy or full?
Yes.
Is it making any noises? Remember where in your body those feelings are coming from.
All right. I know those feelings. I feel them every day. All right, so anyway, there you go. So sometimes if you can find these machines, you can find very entertaining homemade recordings inside them. So I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of these two units. Again, microcassette units that were mainly used for dictation, and there were larger machines that were used by secretaries to type out whatever you had recorded on these particular units. Again, the Norcom M17 and the Sanyo Mini Talkbook TRC 3550A. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, or if you're working on a mini cassette unit and need to know how to repair it, just leave a comment below and I'll try to respond. Please like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my videos. I've got a lot more of this on my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great, wonderful day.